The world of aerospace engineering has been shaped by brilliant minds and visionary leaders who have pushed the boundaries of technological innovation. Among these luminaries, Ben Rich, the second director of Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works, stands as a figure of unparalleled significance. Ben Rich's exceptional talent and dedication soon propelled him to leadership positions within the Skunk Works. When Kelly Johnson retired in 1975, Rich assumed the role of director, succeeding the man who had been his mentor and guiding light. Under Rich's leadership, the Skunk Works continued to deliver pioneering achievements in aerospace technology. During the last years of his life, significant statements were made by Ben Rich, many of which involved advanced propulsion. And over the years, researchers have been able to verify and authenticate these statements. One of the most interesting ones Ben Rich made was the following: "We already have the means to travel among the stars, but these technologies are locked up in black projects, and it would take an act of God to ever get them out to benefit humanity." End quote. Aerospace insiders and researchers said that this statement was made after UCLA presentation to 3 disclosure project witnesses, and it's for this reason that some have suggested that Lockheed Martin is involved in advanced projects. In fact, according to the former Nevada Senator Harry Reid, who held a prominent position within the Democratic Party before his retirement, there are claims suggesting that defense contractor Lockheed Martin might have had remnants or fragments of crashed unidentified objects under its possession. These alleged fragments have generated significant interest and speculation among enthusiasts of extraterrestrial phenomena. Reid disclosed to journalists that he never had the opportunity to personally witness concrete evidence of the alleged remnants. Despite his endeavors to obtain permission from the Pentagon to locate and examine these remnants, his requests were met with refusal. It is worth noting that Reid served as a senator in Nevada, a state known for the enigmatic military base, which has long been rumored to house unidentified flying objects, and potentially even extraterrestrial life forms. According to media outlets, he shared that for a significant period of time, he had been informed about the existence of certain retrieved materials held by Lockheed. In an effort to gain access to these materials, he attempted to procure classified approval from the Pentagon. This approval would have granted him the opportunity to personally examine the said materials. However, despite his efforts, the Pentagon declined to provide the necessary approval. The mysteries of Mars have long captivated the imagination of humanity. As Earth's closest planetary neighbor, Mars has beckoned to us with its enigmatic landscape, potential for past or present life, and the tantalizing possibility of becoming a second home for humanity in the future. Our fascination with Mars stems from a deep-seated desire to unlock the secrets of this mysterious world, fueled by a curiosity that transcends generations. One man by the name of Mr. Callahan posted on social media that he was browsing through the most recent images transmitted by the Mars Curiosity rover. Mr. Callahan, a lifelong enthusiast of space and an amateur astronomer, had dedicated many years to meticulously scrutinizing these images, aiming to detect any indications of life on the remote red planet. His commitment to this pursuit reflected his deep fascination with the exploration of outer space and the possibility of life beyond Earth's boundaries. The Mars Curiosity rover has diligently conducted extensive exploration on the red planet, transmitting a wealth of valuable data and images. However, Mr. Callahan harbored a persistent suspicion, suggesting that NASA might not be entirely transparent in disseminating their findings. His belief centered around the possibility of the agency withholding critical information pertaining to potential indications of life on Mars. Driven by a resolute determination, he was unwavering in his resolve to uncover compelling evidence that demanded recognition. Upon analyzing the most recent set of pictures, his eyes widened in astonishment. Among the rugged terrain, he detected an unusual structure that bore a striking resemblance to a crab-like creature. Its body exhibited a subdued, rusty tone, seamlessly blending into the Martian surroundings, rendering it nearly indiscernible at initial observation. This discovery sparked a surge of intrigue, prompting him to delve deeper into the enigmatic characteristics of this peculiar formation. As he focused intently on the image before him, a sense of anticipation surged within him with each successive tap of the mouse. The creature depicted in the image possessed an apparent tough exoskeleton and 10 elongated, slender legs. It stood out as a unique and unprecedented sighting for him, prompting him to ponder whether this revelation marked the culmination of his quest for discovery. He promptly downloaded the image and meticulously compared it with various other photos captured from diverse perspectives and under varying lighting situations. The entity appeared to stand out, effectively eliminating the likelihood of a camera malfunction. The man said that this photograph presented itself as a concrete and authentic phenomenon on Mars, compelling him to establish its existence to fellow believers. Over the following weeks, the man committed all his available time to delving deeper into his research. And as of right now, he meticulously scrutinized the images, sent out emails to leading authorities in the field of astrobiology, and went as far as reaching out to NASA to seek clarification about the anomaly he had discovered. Despite his efforts, the responses he received from NASA were courteous, yet non-committal, leaving him even more resolute in his quest for answers. One user said the following: "This image stands out as an exceptional portrayal of what life on Mars could potentially look like, making it one of the finest photographs I have come across. Upon further observation, I realized that there is a burrow behind the creature, resembling the ones typically made by spiders. This discovery unveils an additional aspect of the scene's intricacy, shedding light on the creature's environment and potential habits. It appears that a round opening has been created, which may serve as evidence of the creature's dwelling place. This circular opening could potentially signify the location where the entity resides or seeks refuge." End quote. In recent years, numerous individuals have dedicated extensive time to meticulously analyzing vintage NASA images with the aim of discovering peculiar phenomena. Notably, researchers who have invested significant efforts in studying the enigmatic features of the red planet have widely claimed that there are unexplained occurrences transpiring on Mars. This ongoing fascination with the mysteries of Mars has spurred a deep and thorough exploration of the peculiar phenomena present on the planet's surface, igniting a widespread quest for unveiling the secrets shrouding this topic. For more than 10 years, the Mars Curiosity rover has been tirelessly conducting explorations on the barren terrain of Mars, continuously transmitting awe-inspiring photographs of the red planet. Its extensive mission has not only offered captivating snapshots of the Martian landscape, but has also sporadically uncovered peculiarities that have sparked the curiosity of both space aficionados and scientific investigators. The continuous stream of data and images has provided a rich tapestry of information, contributing significantly to our understanding of Mars and its potential for supporting life. One of the most remarkable assertions presented by individuals closely monitoring the Mars Curiosity rover's mission is the purported identification of perplexing organisms or potential life forms depicted in the visuals relayed from the planet's terrain. Despite bearing only a vague resemblance to earthly creatures on numerous occasions, these purported life forms have sparked vigorous speculation and discourse within the scientific realm, leading to an in-depth exploration and analysis of this intriguing possibility. One of the most intriguing speculations regarding the existence of life on Mars is linked to what has colloquially been referred to as Martian arachnids. In specific images documented by the Curiosity rover, unusual formations resembling arachnids with multiple limbs have been identified. These structures exhibit a striking similarity to terrestrial arachnids, leading some to propose that they might represent a type of extremophilic life specially adapted to the challenging environment of Mars. Conversely, skeptics posit that these formations could be attributed to erosional processes or simply be the result of rock formations, casting doubt on the hypothesis of Martian life forms. This debate concerning the origin of these enigmatic formations continues to fuel discussions about the potential for life beyond Earth. A remarkable revelation pertains to the identification of seemingly translucent, jellyfish-like creatures floating in the atmosphere of Mars. These enigmatic entities, commonly known as Mars jellyfish, have been documented in numerous photographs, manifesting as glistening, partially transparent entities maneuvering within the rarefied Martian air. There is conjecture among some researchers that these life forms might depend on distinctive gaseous compounds or solar radiation for sustenance, demonstrating an ability to adapt to environments that are entirely foreign in comparison to terrestrial ecosystems. The enigmatic enigmas surrounding Mars, including the purported sightings of enigmatic beings, and unidentified flying objects in the images captured by the Mars Curiosity rover open up a captivating realm of potentialities that capture the imagination and challenge the established understanding of science. While doubt and scientific scrutiny are crucial elements of any inquiry, the potential ramifications of these occurrences, ranging from the potential existence of extraterrestrial life to the presence of advanced civilizations, carry profound implications and merit thorough exploration. The pyramids situated in Egypt have always been subject to numerous speculations and theories. These ancient marvels stand as truly remarkable structures that have captivated our fascination for centuries. From the time they were first discovered, there has been a continuous scientific and scholarly endeavor to unravel the mysteries surrounding their construction. Researchers and scientists have tirelessly sought to gain a profound understanding of how these magnificent pyramids were meticulously built by the ancient Egyptians, despite the remarkable challenges they faced. The sheer scale and complexity of these structures, coupled with the limited technology available during that era, has fueled the curiosity of scholars worldwide. In recent times, there has been a release of KGB files containing intriguing information regarding a divine entity's visit to the ancient Egyptians. For those unfamiliar, the KGB was the primary security agency of the Soviet Union from March 1954 to December 1991. Delving deeper into this matter, Dr. Viktor Ivanovich, who served as the science advisor for an advanced propulsion system, has made startling revelations about a clandestine undertaking known as Project ISIS. According to Dr. Ivanovich, the KGB had individuals working undercover within the Egyptian government, and during phone conversations concerning the illustrious pyramids, these discussions were secretly recorded for surveillance purposes. These recently unveiled KGB files shed light on a captivating episode in history, suggesting an extraordinary connection between a higher power and the ancient Egyptians. Dr. Viktor Ivanovich, revered for his expertise in advanced propulsion systems, disclosed remarkable insights into the covert mission. Operating undercover within the Egyptian government, KGB agents skillfully intercepted phone conversations discussing the majestic pyramids, meticulously recording these dialogues to clandestinely gather valuable intelligence. This revelation, drawn from the released KGB records, provides a captivating insight into what they found. In the year 1960, a significant revelation was made by Dr. Ivanovich, which involved Sami Sharif, the Egyptian Minister of Presidential Affairs. Dr. Ivanovich disclosed an unexpected conversation that had been secretly recorded by Sharif. During the airing of the television series Secret KGB Files on Amazon Prime, an intriguing Egyptian tape recording was prominently featured. This captivating recording, which dates back to the 24th of July 1960, was unveiled to the audience, shedding light on an important piece of history. Dr. Ivanovich discussed an intriguing discovery, stating that a high-ranking official received a phone call from his brother recounting an astonishing encounter. It appears that two archaeologists had fortuitously come across a concealed tomb and, as a consequence, experienced a state of delirium for a few days before seeking medical attention at the hospital. Upon arrival, they repetitively uttered three significant words: "Tomb of Visitor." This cryptic phrase alludes to the burial site of an ancient Egyptian deity who holds no position within the established Egyptian pantheon. Interestingly, this deity possesses a distinct symbol, denoting their status as a god who pays visits. Dr. Ivanovich's remarks shed light on this remarkable discovery, offering a comprehensive and detailed account for those eager to delve into the depths of this enigmatic tomb. In his elaborate explanation, Dr. Ivanovich delves into a time far preceding the ancient Egyptians and their renowned pharaohs. According to his extensive knowledge as an astrophysicist and neurologist, he reveals the existence of divine entities who descended from the celestial realm along with their cohorts, imparting their unparalleled wisdom and knowledge to the inhabitants of Earth before ultimately departing. Furthermore, Dr. Ivanovich discloses a startling revelation that one of these divine beings actually met their demise on our planet. To honor and preserve the memory of this godlike entity, an undisclosed tomb of utmost secrecy was discreetly constructed within the Grand Pyramid. Astoundingly, high-ranking Egyptian officials recently disclosed this astounding fact during a confidential phone conversation. Since that time, numerous researchers have made attempts to locate the whereabouts of the concealed burial chamber. According to reports, Egyptian authorities, along with officials from other nations, have successfully extracted the entity from the pyramid and safeguarded it in a highly secure site. As a result of these developments, a multitude of individuals have begun to conjecture that the remarkable construction of these awe-inspiring structures was aided by external assistance during the reign of the ancient Egyptians. When examining the structural aspects of the Great Pyramids of Giza purely from a mathematical perspective, it becomes apparent that they consist of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks. These blocks vary in weight, with each ranging between 2.5 and 15 tons. According to ancient Egyptian documents found in nearby tombs and areas related to the pyramids, the pharaoh documented that a mere 20,000 workers were responsible for constructing the pyramids over a 20-year period. If we consider these Egyptian records to be accurate, it would mean that each worker had to cut a block with impeccable precision from a quarry and transport it to the pyramid independently. However, this task alone would be an immense challenge for a single individual. Furthermore, each block would need to be hoisted and placed in its designated position on the pyramid without any assistance, all within a 30-day time frame. In order to achieve this feat, each worker would have had to place a block approximately every 2.5 minutes, with all 20,000 workers synchronizing their efforts flawlessly throughout the entire month. This remarkable demand for absolute precision and non-stop labor raises intriguing questions about the feasibility and logistics of such a massive construction project. It prompts us to question the methods, techniques, and resources that might have been employed by these ancient workers to accomplish this monumental task. Furthermore, it also sparks curiosity about the organizational and managerial skills required to orchestrate the synchronized efforts of such a large workforce, operating ceaselessly for 2 decades. However, it is essential to approach these records with a critical mindset, recognizing the potential limitations of ancient documentation and the possibility of discrepancies or inaccuracies over time. Acknowledging the incredible physical and logistical challenges faced by the builders of the pyramids invites further exploration into the engineering prowess, societal dynamics, and cultural context of ancient Egypt. In 2017, a group of scientists conducting extensive research on the pyramid made an intriguing announcement. They revealed the existence of a hitherto unknown cavity within the pyramid, estimated to span an impressive length of approximately 30 meters. The detection of this newfound void was made possible through the implementation of an innovative scientific technique known as muon radiography, which utilizes cosmic rays to meticulously examine and identify empty spaces or chambers concealed within architectural structures. The recent discovery has sparked considerable interest within the scientific community, and comparisons have already been made to the renowned Grand Gallery located within the same pyramid. The Grand Gallery, a remarkable corridor extending a staggering 150 feet in length, serves as a direct passageway leading to the burial chamber of the revered pharaoh Khufu. The identification of this newly unveiled void within the pyramid has been heralded as a significant milestone, ranking alongside the prestigious status accorded to the Grand Gallery. In addition to its height of approximately 26 feet, this corridor is situated beneath the recently unearthed section. However, the contents and purpose of this area remain shrouded in mystery. It could possibly comprise multiple smaller chambers or a singular expansive space, yet this knowledge has eluded us thus far. This enigma begs us to ponder its significance and speculate about its potential functions. Further exploration and investigation are required to unravel the secrets concealed within this intriguing corridor. This remarkable finding represents a significant breakthrough that brings us closer to unraveling the enigmatic complexities of this awe-inspiring structure. The discovery was made through the collaborative efforts of the Scan Pyramids project in conjunction with the Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities. It is widely acclaimed as an extraordinary feat in the realm of archaeological techniques, specifically muon tomography, utilized to detect and uncover this monumental marvel. Furthermore, this groundbreaking revelation holds vast potential for enhancing our understanding and knowledge of the structure's intricate details. It offers a compelling opportunity to delve into the depths of its mysteries, exploring its hidden secrets and shedding light on its historical significance. While many believe that the capstone of the pyramid was crafted from gold and removed in ancient times, the idea of someone removing a solid gold capstone seems implausible to some. However, a fascinating theory put forth by Spanish researcher Miguel Pérez Sánchez suggests that the Great Pyramid was not left unfinished, but instead featured a colossal sphere installed on its surface. According to Pérez Sánchez, this sphere, with a diameter of 2,718 royal cubits or 2.7 meters, symbolized the renowned Eye of Horus and served as a tribute to the sun and Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. Moreover, meticulous analysis of the pyramid has unveiled more intriguing details. Researchers have been able to determine the inclination angle of 51.84 degrees, the presence of a platform supporting the sphere with a perimeter of royal cubits in a perfect representation of Pi, and the height of the pyramidal vertex, which measures 277,778 cubits. Pérez Sánchez emphasizes that the exploration of the Great Pyramid's original form and dimensions, as well as its reconstruction and subsequent analysis, have revealed an architectural masterpiece rooted in pure mathematics, geometry, and astronomy. It is evident that the Great Pyramid of Giza, once adorned with its magnificent white blocks and crowned with a captivating sphere, stands not only as a testament to ancient engineering prowess, but also as a testament to the ancient Egyptians' profound understanding of the interconnectedness of mathematics, geometry, and celestial bodies. Someone on social media just reported that in a rural village in Ecuador, a peculiar and mystifying event unfolded that would leave residents asking questions. This event, which occurred during the quiet hours of the night, involved an unidentified object plummeting from the sky and striking the ground. The event began early in the morning, when residents of the village were woken up by an earth-shaking tremor accompanied by a resounding thunder-like noise. Startled by the unusual commotion, villagers rushed outside to investigate the source of the disturbance. What they encountered was both perplexing and mesmerizing. Witnesses described seeing strange black materials embedded in the earth, emitting an eerie and ethereal glow. It was roughly the size of a small car and exuded an otherworldly energy. The object was partially buried, and the impact had created a crater in the ground. Its surface appeared to be smooth and metallic, unlike any terrestrial material. Villagers, their eyes wide with disbelief, cautiously approached the strange object. Despite the late hour and the unusual circumstances, there was an overwhelming sense of awe and reverence among those who bore witness to this enigmatic event. News of the strange impact event quickly reached nearby locals, who traveled to the site in order to get a look at the mysterious object. Oddly enough, those who have studied meteor impact said that the object's composition did not match any known terrestrial material or meteorite. Its smooth surface and lack of fragmentation indicated that it had not undergone the usual stresses associated with atmospheric entry. Further analysis revealed that there was no debris nearby and that the impact site showed no skid marks. Many noted that it was as if the object that had struck the ground suddenly vanished. The strange impact event in Ecuador spurred a wide range of theories, with some saying that given the object's unusual appearance and lack of resemblance to known terrestrial materials, it might be of extraterrestrial origin. Another theory proposed that the object could be a piece of space debris, perhaps a defunct satellite or rocket component. However, the absence of identifying markings or typical signs of space debris raised doubts about this hypothesis. A few researchers explored the idea of a natural phenomenon that had yet to be identified, suggesting that the event could be related to uncharted geological or atmospheric processes. As of right now, what caused the impact site and the lack of materials is a mystery. The enigmas of the vast ocean have captivated humanity for ages, concealing numerous enigmatic wonders beneath their obscure and unexplored abysses. In this modern era driven by technological advancements, the ocean continues to amaze us with unexpected revelations. A prime example of this is the astounding uncovering of pyramid-shaped formations resting on the seabed, a momentous achievement facilitated by the ingenious utilization of Google Earth's capabilities. In this age of advanced satellite imagery and digital mapping technologies, our world has become exceptionally accessible. The impact of these technological advancements is not only limited to simplifying navigation and exploration on land, but has also significantly expanded to encompass the profound depths of our oceans. Among the various innovations, Google Earth has emerged as an invaluable resource for both marine researchers and ambitious explorers, providing them with an exceptional tool to unearth the hidden treasures that lie beneath the ocean's surface. This comprehensive and sophisticated mapping tool has revolutionized the way marine researchers approach their work. With its vast database and impressive imaging capabilities, Google Earth has fostered a new era of exploration beneath the waves. By incorporating satellite imagery and extensive underwater mapping, this powerful tool has granted researchers and explorers unparalleled access to previously unseen areas. The exploration of the pyramid-like formations beneath the ocean's depths commenced when a team of amateur marine enthusiasts and researchers dedicated their efforts to closely examining satellite images on Google Earth. Their objective was to unearth concealed underwater anomalies, and during their pursuit, they unexpectedly stumbled upon a collection of perplexing images that defied rational explanation. These immense pyramid-shaped structures, nestled deep beneath the ocean's surface, extended for hundreds of feet into the unfathomable abyss. The fascinating discovery of these enigmatic underwater structures has piqued the curiosity of both experts and enthusiasts alike. The comprehensive examination of satellite imagery provided substantial evidence of their existence, giving rise to numerous questions and speculations concerning their origin and purpose. The news regarding this remarkable finding rapidly proliferated, captivating the interest of enthusiastic non-professional investigators. The initial images, initially regarded as peculiar irregularities, were promptly authenticated through additional satellite scans. The unquestionable presence of these submerged pyramids not only astonished, but also invoked perplexing inquiries that reverberated throughout the realms of marine science and archaeology. The research of this groundbreaking discovery allowed for a thorough analysis, shedding light on various aspects and prompting a deep exploration of the subject matter. The structures resembling pyramids discovered underwater drew striking parallels to those seen in ancient civilizations such as Egypt and Central America. However, what set them apart was their colossal size and their placement on the ocean floor, a phenomenon never encountered before. These enigmatic structures stood quietly amidst the depths, concealing their origins and purpose, thus intensifying the mystique surrounding them. The unveiling of this extraordinary find necessitated answers, prompting an international scientific expedition to delve deeper into the mystery and shed light on its true nature. With the confirmation of the discovery, numerous individuals have expressed the desire for an international consortium comprising scientists, marine archaeologists, and deep-sea explorers to undertake a bold and ambitious expedition aimed at conducting a first-hand investigation of the enigmatic underwater pyramids. These remarkable findings have captured global attention, igniting intense discussions, theories, and imaginative conjecture. Professionals and enthusiasts alike have wrestled with the enigma surrounding their source and significance. These intriguing discoveries have prompted a deep examination, leading to a comprehensive analysis of their origins and intended meanings. Many speculations have emerged regarding the origin of these structures, with some suggesting that they are remnants left behind by a highly advanced civilization that once graced the Earth in ancient times. On the other hand, there is a school of thought that proposes these remarkable architectural marvels are the product of an advanced and technologically sophisticated human society, the existence of which has sadly been obscured by the annals of history. The recent revelation of pyramid-shaped formations found beneath the ocean surface, thanks to the utilization of Google Earth, marks a significant milestone in the realms of marine science and archaeology. These submerged pyramids present a captivating enigma that stretches the boundaries of our knowledge in the fields of history, civilization, and the profound mysteries hidden within the depths of our planet. As scientists continue to decipher the hieroglyphs, study the artifacts, and unlock the secrets held within, one thing remains clear: the enigma of the Oceanic pyramids will captivate humanity for generations to come. The discovery serves as a testament to the boundless wonders of our planet and the limitless potential for uncovering the secrets that lie hidden beneath the waves. The exploration of ocean mysteries has always captivated our curiosity due to the immense expanse of uncharted territories they symbolize. Despite significant progress in scientific and technological advancements, our understanding of the world's oceans remains limited, with only a fraction of its vast expanses being explored. The deep sea, in particular, remains largely uncharted, harboring enigmatic secrets and extraordinary marvels that have yet to be discovered and revealed to the world. The allure of these oceanic enigmas stems from their uncanny ability to defy our attempts at complete comprehension. The allure of the unknown captivates our imaginations with its strong grasp. The concept of concealed realms beneath the ocean's surface, brimming with enigmatic lives and unsolved puzzles, sparks our curiosity and fuels our spirit of exploration. These unfathomable depths of the ocean signify the ultimate frontier on our planet, where countless discoveries lie in wait, beckoning us to embark on new adventures. The anticipation of uncharted territories sustains our fervor and keeps us actively engaged in unraveling the mysteries of the deep sea. The vast expanse of the world's oceans harbors an awe-inspiring and diverse range of species, many of which cannot be found anywhere else on our planet's terrestrial surfaces. The sheer richness of biodiversity that exists within the deep realms of the ocean consistently astounds both scientists and those who have a deep appreciation for the wonders of nature. The ocean, in all its magnificence, serves as a veritable treasure trove of unique and mesmerizing biological marvels. When we delve into the mysterious depths of the ocean, we encounter an astonishing variety of organisms that defy imagination. These organisms possess remarkable adaptations to their extreme and unforgiving aquatic habitats. The intriguing and enigmatic nature of marine life never fails to captivate us. It serves as a constant reminder that even in the modern era, our planet Earth harbors an array of creatures and ecosystems that appear otherworldly to our human sensibilities. The complexities of the ocean's mysteries not only highlight the limitations of our knowledge regarding life on our own planet, but also stress the significance of safeguarding these delicate ecosystems for the benefit of future generations. In this rapidly evolving world, our curiosity is piqued by the peculiar and extraordinary marine species that inhabit the depths of the ocean. Over the course of centuries, the vast expanse of the ocean has witnessed a myriad of perplexing occurrences and unsolved enigmas. These intriguing historical puzzles ignite our captivation with the mysterious and our yearning to unravel conundrums. We are irresistibly attracted to these perplexing riddles as they confront our comprehension of the world, inciting discussions and giving birth to numerous hypotheses and explorations. Oceanic enigmas continue to hold us spellbound for a myriad of compelling reasons. The uncharted expanse that lies beneath the surface, the astounding variety of life forms it houses, the historical puzzles waiting to be unraveled, the submerged remnants of ancient civilizations, the captivating natural phenomena it showcases, and the pressing environmental concerns it raises all contribute to our enduring fascination with the ocean. The deep-sea mysteries not only ignite a sense of astonishment, but also kindle an insatiable curiosity within us, serving as a constant reminder of the immeasurable marvels that our planet beholds. As we plunge further into the enigmatic depths, we begin to fathom the profound elegance and intricate interconnectedness of this crucial component of our world. It reinforces the urgent imperative to safeguard its splendor. The ocean, with its enigmatic allure, remains an inexhaustible wellspring of inspiration and exploration, beckoning us to embark on an unending odyssey of enlightenment and comprehension. The fascination with the cosmos has long captivated humanity's imagination, igniting curiosity about the mysteries that lie beyond our planet. Among these mysteries, the phenomenon of unidentified objects has frequently emerged, with reports of sightings ranging from Earth's surface to the vast expanse of space. Recent claims of unidentified objects seen close to the Moon have reignited discussions about otherworldly life, advanced technologies, and the limitations of our understanding of the universe. While skeptics and believers continue to engage in debates, these sightings near the Moon prompt us to consider the implications and potential explanations behind these mysterious encounters. This most recent sighting has been shared around social media, and it shows two glowing objects close to the Moon. Interestingly, it's been reported that the two objects could only be seen when the individuals zoomed in on their camera, and oddly enough, this isn't the first time that something like this has been reported. The man said that as he zoomed in to get a better view of the moon, the craters and valleys revealed themselves in intricate detail. He adjusted the focus, and with each adjustment, the lunar surface appeared clearer. It was during this precise moment that something extraordinary happened. His trained eye caught a glimpse of two faint glimmering specks moving across the moon's surface. At first, he dismissed the glows as mere artifacts or a trick of the light. To his astonishment, the two glows persisted, steadily traversing the moon's face. They were not stars. Their movements were deliberate, calculated, and too close to be anything but extraordinary. The man said that he reached for his camera, quickly adjusting the settings to capture the mysterious objects. The two glows seemed to hover above the moon, a serene and otherworldly ballet beneath the vastness of space. As the minutes passed, his initial disbelief transformed into a mixture of wonder and curiosity. The glows emitted a soft luminescence, casting a gentle radiance on the moon's surface below. Eventually, after what felt like an eternity, the glows began to fade, their brilliance dimming until they were nothing more than ethereal wisps against the lunar backdrop. The unidentified objects moved off the moon's edge and disappeared into the obsidian abyss of space, leaving behind a sense of awe and unanswered questions. For decades, individuals have reported seeing inexplicable objects in the sky, often accompanied by vivid descriptions of their appearance and behavior. However, the notion of unidentified objects near the moon introduces an additional layer of intrigue. Our celestial companion, the moon, has been a source of fascination and exploration since time immemorial. It is both a symbol of inspiration and an object of scientific study. The idea that unidentified objects are appearing in proximity to this celestial body intensifies questions about the nature and origin of these phenomena. One possible explanation for mysterious sightings near the moon is the presence of advanced human-made technology, potentially originating from space agencies or classified military programs. As human capabilities in space exploration advance, it becomes increasingly plausible that we possess technologies capable of reaching lunar distances. Secretive projects or experimental craft could be responsible for some of these sightings. However, the question remains whether such technologies could account for the full range of reported characteristics, including sudden accelerations, abrupt changes in direction, and other maneuvers that challenge our current understanding of physics. Another perspective considers the possibility that these sightings could be related to natural celestial phenomena that we have yet to fully comprehend. Optical illusions, reflections, and atmospheric disturbances could potentially distort the appearance of objects, leading observers to mistake them for unidentified objects. Similarly, anomalies caused by cosmic debris or meteoroids could create temporary visual anomalies that perplex viewers. While such explanations may account for some cases, they might struggle to explain instances where unidentified objects exhibit deliberate behavior inconsistent with natural celestial processes. Among the more sensational explanations is the idea that these sightings represent advanced activity. The moon, as Earth's closest neighbor in space, could hold particular interest for potential visitors from other star systems. The prospect of an advanced civilization observing or even interacting with our moon raises profound questions about the motives, technology, and intentions of advanced entities. However, this notion rests heavily on assumptions about the intentions and capabilities of potential visitors, as well as the logistics of interstellar travel. It also raises concerns about why they would choose to reveal themselves in a manner that leads to mere fleeting glimpses, rather than direct contact. In evaluating these sightings, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of our human perception and the potential for misinterpretation. Psychological factors, including cognitive biases and perceptual errors, can influence how we process and remember what we observe. Additionally, the vastness of space and the complexities of its interaction with light can create illusions that challenge our ability to accurately assess the nature of distant objects. Furthermore, the advancement of technology, such as powerful telescopes and high-resolution cameras, has made it easier to capture and share images and videos of celestial phenomena. While these tools offer new opportunities for documentation, they also raise concerns about the potential for hoaxes, misidentifications, and the influence of digital manipulation. The realm of space exploration has always been marked by a blend of scientific inquiry and the allure of the unknown. Over the years, numerous reports of unidentified objects have added an extra layer of intrigue to this field. While these objects have often been associated with science fiction, recent developments suggest that even established space agencies, such as NASA, are taking a closer look at these enigmatic phenomena. Unidentified objects are objects observed in the sky that exhibit flight characteristics beyond the scope of conventional human-made aircraft. Historically, these sightings have generated speculation about advanced life, advanced technologies, and government cover-ups. However, a growing body of evidence, coupled with technological advancements in observation and data analysis, has prompted NASA to address the subject with a more open-minded and scientific approach. NASA's primary mission is to explore space, advance scientific knowledge, and expand our understanding of the universe. This mission naturally extends to studying any phenomena that might occur within the celestial realm, including those that challenge our current scientific paradigms. As sightings continue to be reported by credible sources, including trained pilots and military personnel, NASA recognizes the importance of rigorously investigating these occurrences. The interest in unidentified objects within the scientific community is not a new development. In recent years, NASA's attention to unidentified objects has manifested in a more systematic and transparent manner. The establishment of the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force within the US Department of Defense, which collaborates with other agencies including NASA, signifies a renewed effort to gather and analyze credible data on sightings. The goal is to determine whether any observed phenomena pose potential national security threats or could offer insights into new aerospace technologies. NASA's involvement in investigating unidentified objects underscores the agency's commitment to scientific rigor and evidence-based inquiry. The study of unidentified objects within the framework of established scientific methodologies allows for the identification of misperceptions, optical illusions, and conventional explanations that might account for many sightings. This approach seeks to demystify these occurrences while recognizing the small subset of cases that remain genuinely unexplained. Furthermore, NASA's exploration of unidentified objects holds broader implications for our understanding of the universe. As technology advances, our ability to observe distant celestial objects and phenomena improves. Unexplained observations, such as unidentified objects in space, provide an opportunity to refine our instruments, observation techniques, and understanding of natural phenomena. Whether these objects are atmospheric anomalies, cosmic debris, or even extraterrestrial probes, studying them enhances our capacity to differentiate between known and unknown entities in space. It's important to acknowledge that the investigation of these objects within the scientific community remains a contentious topic. This farmer couldn't believe what he was seeing when he viewed his CCTV footage. As of right now, there's not much information to go by, and no news outlets picked up the story, which is odd because people can't seem to wrap their heads around what happened. Upon entering, his eyes widened in disbelief. There, amidst the hay and dust, lay a gaping hole in his barn roof. The wooden planks had splintered and shattered, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The farmer began to panic as he surveyed the damage, wondering how such a catastrophe could have taken place. He rushed back to the house, clambering up the staircase to reach his office. The farmer had installed a security camera system on his property years ago, mainly to keep an eye on potential thieves. Now, those cameras might hold the key to unraveling the mystery of the damaged barn. He accessed the CCTV footage on his computer. He watched the playback, and what he saw left him utterly bewildered. In the dimly lit footage from the previous night, a bizarre sequence of events unfolded before him. One of his prized cows could be seen falling through the roof, with many saying that the cow was falling at speed and that it was like it had been dropped from a great height. As if guided by some unseen force, the cow suddenly shot through the roof, damaging the entire area. One farmer commented that in all of their years of owning a barn, they've never had a cow appear on top of it. Others questioned how such a large cow would be able to climb on top of the roof, It wasn't long before online users began to put forward their own theories for why the cow fell through the roof. The fascination with unidentified objects has endured for decades, captivating the imagination of people worldwide. While unidentified object sightings have been reported in various forms and locations, one of the more curious aspects of these encounters involves the mysterious interest in cattle. Throughout the history of sightings, a peculiar pattern has emerged. Cattle frequently feature in close encounters. Witnesses have reported a range of incidents involving unidentified objects and cattle. Reports of cattle found under mysterious circumstances often involve peculiar surgical precision, with organs and body parts removed with apparent surgical expertise. These cases have raised questions about the motivations behind these actions. Witnesses have claimed to see mysterious objects hovering above pastures and cattle being lifted into the air or taken aboard the craft. Those who have seen the video suggested that the cow may have been taken by one of these objects and dropped through the roof. The claims sound outlandish, but for several decades, farmers have reported seeing mysterious lights above their pastures. In some cases, unidentified object sightings have coincided with reports of cattle displaying unusual behavior, such as panic, agitation, or disorientation. Witnesses have noted that these changes in behavior seem to coincide with the presence of unidentified objects. Cattle explorations have been occurring for many years, with documented cases dating back as far as the late 19th century. However, it was during the 1970s that a noticeable increase in reported incidents occurred, primarily in the United States. In the years that followed this surge, regular reports of such explorations began to emerge from various corners of the globe, indicating a widespread phenomenon. These incidents, characterized by unexplained and precise dissections of cattle, have continued to perplex and intrigue researchers and investigators alike. Despite extensive research, we are no closer to understanding what causes these mysterious explorations. The occurrence of this phenomenon, although it has never completely disappeared from public attention, seemed to have diminished to some extent. However, over the past 25 years, the situation has taken a different turn. In fact, if anything, these events appear to be transpiring with increasing frequency. It is evident that they are becoming more prevalent and noteworthy. This trend, which has been observed in recent times, points towards a significant shift in the frequency and significance of these incidents. During the summer of 1990 in Vancouver, Canada, the residents found themselves caught in a series of inexplicable occurrences that lasted the entire season. Unusual sounds, reminiscent of machine-like noises, pervaded the skies across the region, perplexing the local inhabitants who were unaccustomed to such auditory phenomena. Adding to the enigma, a resident even recounted witnessing the presence of an unfamiliar figure in a nearby field. These forms of explorations are not restricted solely to the continent of North America. Moreover, researchers in the United Kingdom have conducted investigations that shed light on the potential perpetrators. The phenomenon spans beyond geographical boundaries and has captured the attention of experts worldwide. These experts have delved deep into their research, aiming to uncover the underlying causes and individuals or entities responsible for these mysterious explorations. According to the Animal Pathology Field Unit, there is an overwhelming certainty that advanced beings are the culprits behind the incidents of animal explorations, particularly those that have persistently plagued the Welsh region. The Animal Pathology Field Unit has conducted extensive research and analysis, leaving no room for doubt regarding the involvement of mysterious entities in these incidents. Wales, in particular, has experienced a significant increase in unidentified object activity, which directly corresponds to the surge in cases of animal explorations. The meticulous investigations conducted proved that many of these incidents could not have been done by humans. Investigator Phil Hoyle, a seasoned expert with years of experience in dealing with such cases, refutes the notion that these instances of animal explorations are linked to rituals. According to Hoyle, the level of precision and sophistication observed in these injuries indicates the potential involvement of advanced beings, the military, or perhaps even a combination of both. This suggests that there may be an underlying agenda or purpose behind these incidents. Over a span of 6 months, From 2011 to 2012, numerous well-known show horses experienced acts similar to those seen in cattle. Instances of these incidents were reported from various locations across the United Kingdom, sparking a wide range of theories. Speculations ranged from sinister rituals to clandestine government experiments, leaving the public perplexed and searching for answers. In the city of Shrewsbury, approximately a year before the present time of this account in 2010, farmers encountered a rather perplexing phenomenon. They witnessed strange occurrences involving their livestock, especially sheep. According to their reports, peculiar entities or objects would suspend themselves in mid-air above the animals, emitting a laser beam downwards onto them. During a particularly active phase of these unusual explorations, numerous individuals claimed to have observed strange orange lights in the sky. Several theories and hypotheses have emerged to explain the UFO cattle connection, though none have been definitively proven. These theories offer intriguing possibilities for why unidentified objects might theoretically be interested in cattle. Some speculate that advanced beings, if indeed behind these sightings, might be conducting biological experiments involving Earth's flora and fauna. Cattle, as a large and easily accessible terrestrial species, could be a subject of interest for such studies. Cattle have been subjected to extensive genetic modification and breeding by humans for centuries. UFO interest in cattle could relate to advanced civilizations' curiosity about our genetic experiments and breeding practices, leading them to study these domesticated animals. In hypothetical scenarios, where advanced beings are facing resource scarcity on their home planets, they might consider terrestrial species, including cattle, as potential sources of sustenance or materials. This theory, however, raises ethical and logistical questions about the logistics of such an endeavor. Cattle grazing areas often cover vast expanses of land. Mysterious sightings near cattle ranches might be attributed to the extraterrestrial interest in monitoring environmental changes, possibly related to ecological concerns or Earth's shifting climate. Cattle hold significant cultural and symbolic value in many human societies. Mysterious sightings involving cattle might be part of extraterrestrial attempts at communication or interaction with our species, acknowledging the significance we attribute to these animals. Encounters involving cattle could serve a psychological purpose, potentially aimed at studying human reactions, belief systems, or societal responses to unusual events. This theory suggests that cattle serve as a proxy for human subjects in experiments. It is essential to approach the unidentified object and cattle connection with scientific skepticism and acknowledge that the evidence supporting these theories is largely anecdotal and circumstantial. Many sightings involving cattle lack definitive proof or concrete scientific data to establish causality or correlation. Although the most popular stories surrounding advanced phenomena tend to focus on the topics of sightings of mysterious crafts or supernatural occurrences featuring humanoid creatures, many researchers often forget that some of the strongest pieces of evidence of intervention appears to center around the disappearances of cattle and subsequent damages to livestock. The earliest known written record of bizarre animal surgeries and sudden disappearances of a large number of livestock comes from an official document dated sometime during the early 1600s, when an investigator for the court of James I of England claimed that impossible to explain mass expirations of sheep were being recorded all across London and nearby shires. It was originally believed that the sudden expirations of the sheep could have been caused by neighbouring farms competing in market production alongside hungry travellers that were committing theft as they travelled throughout London, of which was the most heavily populated region during the 1600s. However, when the investigations took place, evidence was found that seemed to reject the original hypothesis. According to the court investigator, the sheep were found to have expired through causes that were otherwise impossible to attribute to human activity. Their organs, meat, and fleece remained untouched, with only evidence of possible tallow removal, and blood having been completely drained from the animal with no spillage. Even more difficult to explain was the sheer number of sheep that suddenly expired in what farmers believed would have been over the course of only a few hours. The investigator wrote that in some cases, there were more than 100 sheep that suddenly expired, and no evidence of footprints or tracks that could point towards a group of people having perpetrated the crime. When the investigator asked around local regions that were at the epicenter of the series of sheep disappearances and expirations, many attributed the sight of brilliant fireworks nearby to have been the possible cause. Some believed that the fireworks could have scared the sheep and caused them to pass away in fright, whereas others believed that the lights they had seen in the sky could have had a more sinister purpose. The court ended the investigation by saying that around the City of London and some of the shires adjoining, whole expirations of sheep have been made, in some places the number reaching as high as 100. The phenomenon would continue for several decades before ending entirely. The most interesting aspect of these sheep disappearances seemed to bear remarkable resemblance to modern-day cattle disappearances and possible advanced intervention. When researching mass livestock expirations, it became obvious that cattle disappearances and surgeries are a fairly recent development, with the first recorded instances beginning during the 1800s to modern day. Many believe that the sudden change of livestock being targeted, from sheep to now cattle, appears to match directly with the world market and primary source of meat production during these times. When sheep disappearances, surgeries and unexplained expirations were occurring en masse, the main meat export around the world centered around sheep populations. It's only been over the last couple of centuries that the role of cattle has slowly changed for the purpose of meat consumption. During the 1600s and late 1700s, when recorded instances of sheep expirations were occurring, cattle were predominantly used for labor and secondarily used for milk production. This expansive road materialized along the coastline of Sakhalin Island. The mysterious photographs quickly led to the emergence of various theories regarding a potential lost civilization. A massive stone road suddenly appeared on the shores of Sakhalin Island. Although it was only visible for a brief period of time, it attracted enough attention for hundreds of photographs to be captured. The unexpected appearance startled the residents of the island, and many of them said that the mysterious road appeared out of nowhere. Sakhalin Island is situated in the Ring of Fire, an area renowned for its significant subduction zones. This accounts for the frequent occurrence of intense seismic and volcanic activity on the island. It shares its southern border with Japanese islands. It is important to note that certain individuals who question the origin of these enigmatic structures argue that a natural cause is the most plausible explanation. However, it should be acknowledged that while this explanation may account for their formation, it does not provide insight into their actual creation. The massive road can be observed to bear a striking resemblance to those constructed by ancient civilizations, but it has been noticeably weathered by the relentless force of the sea. Therefore, numerous individuals have expressed the desire for a comprehensive geological or archaeological examination to be conducted on this enigmatic formation. It is important to mention that in close proximity to that location, along the coast of Japan, there exist enigmatic underwater structures known as yonaguni. Various researchers have suggested that these submerged structures are associated with the mysterious civilization known as Mu. The expansive highway running along the coastline of Sakhalin bears a striking resemblance to the well-known Bimini Road, which is believed to be the remnants of the mythical Atlantis discovered in the Caribbean Sea. The colossal highway remains shrouded in mystery, with limited information available regarding its nature, except for its remarkable and transitory existence. Over the past several years, there has been a surge in reports linking unidentified flying objects to the Navy. In 2007, the Department of Defense initiated the establishment of an exhaustive UFO research program. This program was specifically designed to collect crucial information regarding these enigmatic aerial phenomena, examining their origins and technological capabilities. The undertaking, known as the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program, garnered substantial funding of $22 million and assembled a dedicated team of military intelligence officials, researchers, and individuals with the highest levels of security clearance. Its primary mission was to ascertain whether these unidentified flying objects posed any potential threats to national security. Promptly, this dedicated team collated an extensive array of bizarre sighting reports, reported by pilots from various corners of the country. These reports were accompanied by supporting data such as corroborating camera footage and radar information. Their diligent efforts aimed to correlate these sightings with known international aircraft signatures, seeking to shed light on the nature and identities of these inexplicable objects. The depth of research conducted within this program was remarkable. With a comprehensive approach, the team delved into a meticulous analysis of each sighting and associated data, endeavoring to uncover profound insights surrounding these enigmatic phenomena. Their quest for understanding encompassed a wide range of aspects, including the potential implications for national security. This comprehensive compilation and analysis of UFO sightings by the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program exemplifies their commitment to enrich their understanding of these phenomena. By expanding their investigation efforts and examining multiple dimensions, they aimed to amplify our comprehension of the mysterious and often perplexing sightings reported by credible witnesses. After thoroughly analyzing the gathered data and compiling it, it quickly became apparent that our expectations of finding clear explanations for these mysterious crafts and their origins would not be met. Surprisingly, a substantial number of esteemed researchers involved in the program were convinced that these unidentified flying objects and their corresponding crafts did not originate from Earth. Moreover, these enigmatic objects exhibited behavior and capabilities that defied any rational explanation. This extraordinary revelation may be the Department of Defense's closest acknowledgement of the plausibility of extraterrestrial crafts without directly stating it. Such an unprecedented stance by the department signifies the gravity of these sightings and the colossal mystery that surrounds them. Interestingly, it has come to light that the United States Navy has recently made a surprising claim regarding its ownership of patents for peculiar and unconventional technologies. Based on these patents, the United States Navy is presently engaged in the development of a compact fusion reactor, which holds the potential to provide energy to entire cities. However, it is a specific innovation that has captured widespread interest. The Navy has revealed plans for an inertial mass reduction and a hybrid aerospace underwater craft. The concept of inertial mass reduction implies a groundbreaking advancement in propulsion technology, aiming to reduce the inertial mass of an object to achieve enhanced maneuverability and speed. These groundbreaking patents have gained the moniker of the UFO patents, capturing the attention and curiosity of many. The initial report of these patents was first published by the War Zone, a reliable source known for its insightful coverage. They even managed to uncover the identity of the mastermind behind these patents, Dr. Salvatore Cesar Paes, a brilliant scientist who has contributed his expertise to both the Navy and the Naval Air Warfare Center Aircraft Division. Delving deeper into the subject matter, Dr. Paes expounds on the concept behind these patents, stating, "The underlying principle revolves around the controlled movement of electrically charged particles through the use of accelerated vibrations and/or rapid acceleration transients applied to rotational motion. This, in turn, leads to the generation of remarkably potent electromagnetic fields with exorbitant levels of energy and intensity." The comprehensive nature of these patents is truly awe-inspiring, offering a detailed and extensive exploration of electromagnetics and its potential applications. One particular aspect of the patents has garnered considerable attention from UFO researchers: the concept of developing a novel propulsion system capable of propelling a vessel underwater at extraordinary velocities. While some individuals express skepticism about the feasibility of such ideas, asserting that our current technological capabilities fall short of their realization, others claim that the Navy already possesses this advanced technology, which they refer to as USOs, namely unidentified submerged objects. While the general public is familiar with unidentified flying objects, not everyone may be aware of the existence of unidentified submerged objects. These are unidentified flying objects, spotted both within and in proximity to oceans, with certain individuals even asserting that they have witnessed these crafts submerging beneath the water's surface without causing a disturbance. Notably, these sightings are not limited to amateur observers alone, as military personnel have also reported witnessing large UFOs silently descending into the depths and remaining submerged for several hours. The accumulation of such reports has led some to speculate about the possible existence of subaquatic bases utilized by these crafts, suggesting the involvement of a broader and more complex phenomenon. USOs are described as bearing a striking resemblance to regular UFOs, prompting questions regarding their potential distinctions or the potential for conventional UFOs to operate covertly underwater. According to another individual, it is believed that the technology in question already exists and is being gradually introduced to the general public. The idea behind this approach is that the developers are aware of the growing skepticism and the increased quest for uncovering the truth. Consequently, they have decided to abandon secrecy. This viewpoint suggests that the technology in question is no longer a concealed secret, but rather a gradually emerging reality known to a wider audience. Interestingly, there is another piece of information that has garnered significant attention in recent times. In a surprising revelation by Chaim Eshed, a former chief of Israel's space security, it has been asserted that both the United States and Israeli governments have been engaged in communication with an extraordinary entity known as the Galactic Federation, consisting of beings from other planets. This revelation, although startling, provides a captivating glimpse into the realm of extraterrestrial encounters and government involvement. The moment the post was shared online, it quickly gained widespread attention, triggering a wave of amusement and ridicule towards the claims made. However, there were also those who saw this as confirmation of what they have long asserted, that governments possess knowledge of extraterrestrial beings and have maintained contact with them over an extended period. On the other hand, some individuals responded to the news with excitement, viewing it as a deliberate test to gauge public reaction and assess whether panic would ensue. Renowned Israeli space security program chief Chaim Eshed recently made startling revelations to Israeli newspapers, claiming that high-ranking officials from the United States and other nations have established communication with extraterrestrial beings. These ongoing interactions, according to Eshed, involve none other than members of the enigmatic Galactic Federation. Eshed's credibility cannot be undermined, as he dedicated almost 3 decades of his life to leading Israel's space security program. Expanding further, Eshed elaborated on the existence of a profound connection between our planet's highest authorities and the extraterrestrial realm. Astoundingly, he revealed that these interstellar encounters have led to agreements and collaborative efforts to delve into the mysteries of the cosmos, specifically regarding the fabric of the universe. Delving into the details, it becomes evident that the Galactic Federation, an enigmatic coalition of advanced civilizations from across the cosmos, has engaged in dialogues with influential figures on Earth. These discussions revolve around conducting extensive research and acquiring knowledge pertaining to the fundamental nature of the universe. Interestingly, Eshed asserts that the former President of the United States, who held office as the 45th President, was on the brink of publicly disclosing classified information pertaining to extraterrestrial beings. Eshed goes further to suggest that the President believed it was imperative for the public to be aware of the reality behind these occurrences. However, according to Eshed's account, the President became aware that divulging this information was prevented by extraterrestrial entities themselves. The rationale behind their intervention, as presented by Eshed, is that revealing the existence of aliens to the general public would result in widespread panic and chaos. This revelation implies that the President's intention to disclose the truth was met with an unsettling opposition from these extraterrestrial entities. Eshed expressed his disagreement with the aforementioned statements, firmly asserting his belief that it is imperative for the world to be acquainted with the truth regarding current events. Renowned in his field, Eshed emphasized the significance of his words, urging others to regard them with gravity. He further asserted, "Had I voiced these views 5 years ago, I would have faced institutionalization. However, the current discourse has shifted, reflecting a changing mindset. With my accomplishments and accolades, including respected positions in foreign universities, I am undeterred by potential backlash." Eshed's assertions bear weight, as his expertise spans various academic institutions globally where similar paradigm shifts are emerging. Through his candid remarks, Eshed alluded to a progressive movement that is gaining momentum and transcending borders. It is truly intriguing to witness a significant number of officials stepping forward over the past few years to engage in discussions regarding unidentified flying objects, shedding light on the fact that government authorities have been aware of their existence for quite some time. This influx of testimonies has not only caught the attention of skeptics, but also compelled them to re-evaluate their stance on this matter, causing a shift towards a more serious consideration of the subject. The emergence of these officials Sharing their knowledge and experiences surrounding UFOs has sparked a heightened curiosity within the public sphere. So, what do you make of these interesting announcements? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.